Hello, I'm Wardle, the Chief Executive at A2 Dominion, and the purpose of this little update is to outline our performance in 2023, 2024, the last financial year. Really proud of all that's been achieved. It's been a challenging year, but we've also made some real improvements as well. So in terms of our operational performance in the last financial year, our turnover was just short of £400 million, which was slightly up on the year before by 2.7%. Our operating surplus was 48.7 million, which was an increase of 12% compared to the previous financial year. And our operating surplus effectively is, once you look at all the income that we get from rents or from grants, less all the costs to operate as A2 Dominion, that creates a surplus. But also last year what happened is that we had a deficit. So despite having a surplus, we have resulted in a deficit of £21 million. And that's because we've been investing in things to improve what we do for customers, but also that we've taken a write-off to do with an ICT programme. However, our balance sheet remains strong. We've got good liquidity, and what that means is we've got facilities and cash that can be drawn upon from our funders and lenders, and we've got a strong asset base. We have an asset base of over £3 billion, and that's available for us to draw loans against if needed. But currently we don't need to, because we've got enough facilities to do that. So in terms of our performance last year, we invested £57 million in improving customers' homes, and we also invested £38 million in building safety. So that's remediating customers' homes that needed to be made safe. We introduced a new approach to property development, how we do our development programme, which will see an increasing focus on the regeneration and improvement of customers' homes and the places around them within the communities that we serve. We'll continue to increase our investment in improving properties to ensure that customers' homes meet regulatory standards and indeed the standards that customers need and we want to deliver on. So there were some challenges through the financial year, like other housing associations and other organisations within the country. We saw a significant increase in our operating costs, how we manage our homes. We had to invest further. Leasehold and service charge costs increased because of utilities and insurance costs. And we also invested further in repairs. We know that repairs in some instances hasn't been as good as customers and we would like. So we've made some further investment in repairs, and we can now start and see that performance is starting to improve within our repairs services, which is good. We also had a write-off, as I've just mentioned, to do with a legacy ICT programme, which we aren't going to proceed with. It's just, we don't believe it's going to be fit for purpose. It's not going to deliver what our customers and colleagues need. So we'll be moving to some other ICT and systems improvements that will make customers and colleagues' lives an awful lot better. So looking ahead, we're all working at A2 Dominion, along with some partners and stakeholders, on our strategy over the next 2 years to build stronger foundations together, which is all our improvement work, and also how we're going to make ourselves more efficient and cost effective. We will invest £612 million in customers' homes over the next 5 years, and we'll continue to invest in key services such as repairs and complaints. But we also need to get some of those costs down. Some of those things are costing more than they should. So as well as driving improvement, we need to be more efficient in order that customers' rent and the income that we get goes further. We'll also continue to make changes and improvements to how we handle rent and service charges, and we know that service charge bills are a real cause of concern for some customers, and we've got a lot of effort around that as well. So I'd just like to say thank you for your continued support while we drive forward improvements with A2 Dominion for customers and colleagues. It's been an exciting and eventful year, but this year is and will be as well. So any questions or thoughts, be really grateful for the feedback.